Hey everyone, here's the comparison between the two mid-range phones of the Android operating system. One is of the Huawei and the other is the Samsung. This is the Huawei U8500, the Huawei Ideos X2, and this is the Samsung Galaxy Ace. Samsung Galaxy Ace was one of the most popular devices of this year in the middle range phones. So we would compare from all the aspects, where the pricing of the Samsung Galaxy S is quite more than that of the Huawei Ideos X2, but still the X2 has a few good features too. The main one being the Android OS and the other is the design. Let's start with the design. Look from the side and the bottom. We like the design of the X2 as it has a good curvy design from the front and the top and bottom. You can look at this when compared to the Galaxy Ace. The Galaxy Ace was what we call the copy of the iPhone 4. The iPhone 4 has the same box shaped design, but the X2 has a pretty good design with very few keys on the outer design, so it makes the phone look better, professional and good looking, while the Galaxy Ace has a few more keys and sections, as you can see. Still, we don't say that the Galaxy Ace has a bad design. It has a good design too, but the X2 has a better one. Look at the back. One of the advantages features for the Galaxy Ace here is the matte type rough finish, so it doesn't slip out of the hands easily. Let's go on to the next part, that is the OS. And the OS, as you can check in both. This is the Android 2.3.4 in the Samsung Galaxy Ace, that is the gingerbread latest operating system. In the Huawei Ideos X2, it is the previous version of Android OS, that is the 2.2.1, the Froyo operating system. The gingerbread has got a few very good features when compared to the Froyo OS. And we forgot to say one thing in the design. The center home key is pressable in both, that's okay, and the other feature is the touch sensitive keys on both the sides of the center key, that is in the Samsung Galaxy Ace. But in the Huawei X2 you see all the keys which are pressable. There are no touch sensitive keys on its exterior design. This is the call end and the phone home screen key. This is the call accepting key, the menu key and the back key. All need to be pressed and there are no touch sensitive keys here. While in the Ace you can see two touch sensitive keys. Let's talk about the camera now. Camera is 5 megapixel in the Samsung Galaxy Ace. 5 megapixel with a flash too, while the Huawei X2 has a 3.2 megapixel camera. As you can see, the 5 megapixel camera and 3.2, so the Galaxy Ace is an advantage here. It has a flash too, but in the Huawei Ideos X2 there is no flash, and we didn't like the quality of the photos very much. The other thing is we talk about the screen and touch response, as we say. The screen is the Gorilla Glass display in the Samsung Galaxy Ace, and it has a resolution of 320 into 480 pixels, while in the Huawei U8500 it is a 3.2 inches screen with 320 into 480 pixels, but it doesn't have a Gorilla Glass display. And the user interface, we talk about the user interface. The Samsung Galaxy Ace has a TouchWiz version 3.0, the separate user interface that mixes up with the Android operating system to make the user interface better. And both are capacitive touch screens, and the connectivity is almost the same for both. They both have the 3G connectivity, the Wi-Fi, and Android has a few good things to match up with the phones, like you can use them as a portable hotspot, connecting to like around 5 devices at the same time using the data connection of the phone itself. The other standard options are almost similar. They both have the lithium ion standard battery, but the Galaxy Ace has a 1350 mAh, the 1350 milliampere hour battery. The battery life of the Huawei Ideos X2 is too pretty good, not that bad. Let's check out at the notification panel. Here the Galaxy Ace has a better notification panel with the options on the notification panel itself. You can see there are options to toggle the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, sound and the auto rotation, the acceleration. But auto rotate is automatic in the rotation is automatic in the Huawei Ideos X2, but there are no other options of toggling Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, etc. on the home screen and the notification panel. The touch response is not that good when you compare both the devices. In the Ideos, the touch response is not that good. The Galaxy has a pretty better touch response. And finally, when we talk about the pricing, the market value of the Ideos X2 is 9,000 rupees, and the same for Galaxy Ace is around rupees 15,000. So that's a lot higher than that of the Ideos phone. So people can choose to have an Ideos when they are thinking about the budget and can compromise with the specifications a bit. Almost similar in most of the aspects, like the design is almost similar, and a bit low with the camera. The Ideos is still a better choice when you talk about the pricing. It's like 6,000 rupees margin when you compare the prices. We'll be comparing the other Ideos phone with the Android phones, and we'll be checking out the other phones too. Do subscribe to our channel. Thank you.